Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Crazy Questers. Let's get some music playing. So, I'm going to get this thing started. I know we're a little bit behind, but we're still waiting on one more player. And of course it's Aramel who does the recaps every week.
Right.
Typical. So, last week the Questers woke up in separate places of Grimskull. A few tried venturing up the stairs and fell down and hit his ass. Upon finding stairs to go downwards, Fallon decided to lightning bolt harmless creatures, which turned them hostile. After they were dispatched fairly quickly, Fallon and Oramek got into a fight over who should have possession of the axe. After going down the stairs, the ghost that is currently possessing Xylena destroys the axe to have kind of the last laugh.
Damn!
After talking to this fully awakened walrus that is down here, which, you know, they keep asking me for a name, and I'm not for that. They asked me for a name for a walrus. It's just gonna be, ooh.
Well, Miko had a name. Or Mika.
Mika? Well, Mika was different.
I know.
It's a special.
Remember Mika.
Yeah, remember Mika. Hashtag. Oramek bravely charged through one of the doors and actually achieved his first trial victory without knowing what the trials actually are. Upon seeing Oramek completing this, thinking that it was very easy, Fallon ventured off and attempted to do a trial by herself. That is actually where we're picking up tonight. So, Fallon lays unconscious on the other side of the doors. So, right now, it would be Oramek, Aramel, and Xylena. So I'm going to be multitasking and being three people. The Ghost, Xylena, and Aramel.
Right.
Should zoom out, just get a cool little Superman pose. Before we get started with that, though, there's one thing that we did not get to cover last week. And let's swap this up. Because, Laura Locke, you weren't with us last week, were you? 2 weeks ago.
No. I was on vacation.
Hey, I'm on vacation.
Wait, we get vacation time?
Not on this time.
I don't remember that when I signed up. Just kidding, no.
Laura Locke, you open your eyes, feeling the cold air against your skin. Exposed to the harsh elements, you look up and you are covered in about a foot of snow.
Exciting.
I take it you're going to brush some of the snow off of you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
I feel like the snow would probably put out my sword, so I should dig myself out.
Probably. So as you're digging yourself out, you start to notice like bits of twigs and brushes that are kind of woven together in a just kind of to make a pad of sorts. But as you're looking around, the largeness of this nest is overbearing. Like, you could fit like 4 Lorlocks in this comfortably from head to toe.
That's concerning. That's very concerning.
Or rewarding, depending on how your perspective.
Can I tell if it's been used recently, other than the fact that apparently I landed in it?
Roll for investigation. I mean, the snow kind of looks fresh, so you really can't tell if anything was recent. But you see small dimples from time to time.
Small.
Mm-hmm.
Like normal bird small, or like
Just small dimples. Doesn't look like birds.
okay.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Because we're gonna go into your mind a little bit. Oh, thank God. So, Lorelok, you remember what the Frostmaiden actually rides off into the night sky?
It was, so from what I remember, I thought it was like some kind of like griffin thing. I have to pull up the message that I got from you.
It's a rock.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. So
I'm in its nest, aren't I?
you find yourself at the very top of Grimskull, at the nest of Iskra, the rock. But you look up into the sky and you see the Aurora Boreas glowing strong. You know that the Frostmaiden is up there casting her nightly spell to keep the sun at bay. A bit off, you also see some steps leading downward.
Decisions. Like the best thing to do is to not try to fight them when they get back by myself.
That would be smart. That would be smart.
Given that this is a nest of could I dig around said nest and see if I can find anything, like any kind of loot or anything?
Roll investigation with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it is pretty covered in snow right now.
Yep, that's not happening.
So you literally spend the time digging in one spot, making your way all the way to the bottom, and you pick up what seems to be a feather. But then it just falls apart, and you're like, nope, snow. All right.
Okay. I'm going to make my way to those stairs then.
All right. So, as you go to take your first step down, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
And with that, you hear just a big boom. And your ass hits the first step.
Okay.
Now, these are steps that are originally made for frost giants. So they're pretty tall steps. Each step's like 5 feet.
Got it. So I got to carefully make my way down.
You should have seen us do our steps. I was certain it was a suicide mission when I went downstairs.
Go ahead and do another dex save, Lorelok.
That one's better.
Yep. So you're able to make it down about 2 different steps. You kind of feel a little winded. You're like, why the fuck did these guys have to be so big? Short people need steps too.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Lorelok, I think you need like a gnome buddy to just kind of like follow around with you, and he'd be like, I can't even reach up there, throw me.
It's like your contradicting companion.
Yeah. We'll work on that. Magical companions.
A couple sessions ago, I threw Fallon up,
You did.
up that wall.
You did.
I feel
that
like
was very
Ormic would have the most like passive like I don't know, probably like a druid, like or something like that, like somebody that's like just or whatever, but like super like, no, let's not fight. No, like I just want to kill it.
Go ahead and give me do 2 different deck saves. I want to take a look.
Sure. Well, that one good. Nor was that one.
The good news is you have been able to successfully make it down. The bad news about that is that you're making this noise after every step that you hit because you are falling.
The bad news is your legs won't work the same way again.
We never said I had to be stealthy here.
Technically, those are your decisions. Right, but because you did fall down those steps, you have to take 16 falling damage.
Yeah, what the hell?
I was like, oh, it's 3d6. It's gonna be like 5. No, I got 2 5s and a fucking max. I'm just gonna throw in an extra.
Just an added cube.
Just an added thing. But as you come across this room, I get to do a different reading. So as you walk into this room, you see the room contains wrecked furnishings that suggest it was once used as a frost giant's bedchamber. A bitterly cold wind blows down a staircase to the east, as the bottom of which snow has accumulated. So the stairs that you just came, there's just a little pile of snow there.
Okay.
Alright. Give me a perception roll.
Whoa.
Alright. So you look around this room and you notice that things get shifted around quite often. Scratches on the floor. Things that make the goddess more comfortable.
Oh, so this is her room.
You are in the lair. Yeah, Grimskull's being used by the Frostmaiden.
So this is where she rests. Okay, noted.
Yep.
Noted. All right. Are there any chests or dressers or anything of that sort in this room?
Within your field of vision right now, you're not seeing anything.
Okay, so I'm going to start walking around then so I can take a look-sees around. Slowly but surely. Ooh,
Surely.
there's 2 ways to go here.
That was
We're
just
going this
setting
way.
the camera.
Nice.
Roll me investigation in this room.
Investigation, alright. There we go. That was almost a 6.
Okay. That would have been a very bad thing. All right. Lorlock, you gaze upon a 5-foot tall, silvery, round object. Give me a nature check real quick.
Nope.
It is a giant rock.
It is a giant rock. Noted. Alright, cool. I like rocks. Rocks are cool.
Yep. All right. Right now, that is what you see in this room.
Okay.
And the giant rock, is it coming with you or staying there? Yeah, I mean, it's 5 feet tall. You can probably carry it, but it's going to be a hindrance.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it there.
All right.
We'll come back for that later.
After we kill this bitch.
Okay. That's all I see in there is just a 5-foot tall rock.
Yep, that's all you see in this one.
All right, make our way back out. Walk down into this room.
All right, hold on. What?
See a throne.
Yep, I have to read. The semicircular room has a forest of icicles hanging from its ceiling, some of them as much as 8 feet long. Against the curved wall to the south stands an enormous throne of ice decorated with carved images of winter wolves and mastodons. Across from the throne on the north wall is an open doorway, the one you're coming through now.
So icicles from the ceiling, giant throne, and I see nothing else in here other than some stairs over there.
You can roll for investigation if you so chose.
Let's do that.
Where is it? Here it is. Alright, so you rolled a 12.
Yes.
Alright. So next to the throne, laid comfortably on a table, you find a carved harp of exotic wood with ivory inlay and zircon gemstones.
Is this something I can take?
It's something you can take. It's only roughly about like 20 pounds. I mean, it's a harp. It's not small.
So something we can take later. Noted.
Yes. You're just noting all the things. You're casing the joint right now. You're like,
what I'm doing is trying to find spots where we can hide. Which I found there's none.
So far, that is correct. To the west, though, you do find these steps to go down the stairs.
Yep, we're gonna go down those stairs then, since I'm already here. Do I need to roll deck saves again?
Oh, 3 of them.
Okay, here's 1. And here's 2. And here's 3. Which is literally a 3. Yes!
This is how Lorelok died from fall damage.
I said we're gonna be down on our floor, whatever, and be, oh look, a dead body. Oh, that's Lorelok.
Oh wait, we know that guy. All right, so take 9 fall damage from that one. But you.
All right.
Yep, I'm going to move your icon. Boom. You now stand in the feast hall of Grimskull. So upon your entry, as graceful as a rhinoceros in a china shop, you see a 10-foot tall table that's 30 feet long and 10 feet wide. Carved ice. There's chunks of ice carved out to act as seats along it. Along the wall, you see several bugles. I think it's bugle. Whatever. Horns used to summon the ice giants for dinner. Bugle, yeah.
Okay.
That is what you currently see.
Start walking around and see if I see anything interesting within this.
I'm fairly certain you will see something interesting soon. So stop right there and roll me a perception check. This is the Lorelok show tonight.
Yeah, right.
So you kind of see broken shards of ice up ahead of you. Some scorch marks and signs of a struggle.
Scorch marks as in, like... You're talking like fire?
There, I
Or
mean,
are we talking like...
gonna finish that statement, or am I gonna be left in it? Yeah, my little anxiety.
Is it like, are we talking like fire, or are we talking like I guess what's kind of left over after like lightning, so to speak?
You know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me see how much I feel like telling you. I don't feel like telling you much, evidently. Nat 1. Yes.
Yes, okay.
It looks like yes.
It looks like a yes.
It looks like yes. Okay.
I like that. I'm gonna leave my decisions up to dice rolls for the rest of the night.
Okay. I think I'm going to... I think I'll enter the door across from me first.
Okay. Let me do this.
It looks like you got Callie in here, okay?
So as you walk into this room, you find yourself in the kitchen. I've gone over the descriptor, but since you weren't here, I'll do it again. Frost covers a bloated trestle table with stands amid rotting barrels and casks in the middle of what used to be a kitchen. Strong racks along the wall have collapsed into piles of rotted timber, along with jugs, tankards, and drinking horns that once rested on them. A roasting spit lined with icicles is mounted above a 10-foot iron brazier coated with rime and situated near the back wall.
Okay.
And I'll just do this for funsies.
Okay. That's all that's in here. Alright. I'll go ahead and walk back out. And I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, before I walked in there, but can I like, I don't know, attempt to see if the rest of the party was in this area somewhat recently?
Roll with roll investigation.
The rolls suck tonight.
They do suck tonight. That's a 10.
So you can see several foot prints in the little bit of snow that has drifted down, but you can't make out which direction they're really going. So you can see there's been movement, but you can't tell, has it been your friends, or could it be, people serving the Frostmaiden as servants?
Okay. All right. In that case, screw it. We'll just go up into that room.
Walking into this room, you're going to see shattered bits of ice, but looking at one of the piles in particular, you see a carved face that looks very familiar. Looking closer, it reminds you of Sopo. On the walls, you see singe marks of electricity being thrown about the room frivolously. And then the footsteps leading to the part of the stairs into a dangerous drop.
To a dangerous drop.
You
So
walk around to go to the steps, and then there's no handrail around, so there's just a part of the floor that's open for the other steps to go down. If you were standing over here, you could just literally fall down, and you wouldn't hit steps for 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I guess realizing that there's lightning around, remnants of lightning and whatnot, I think I could safely assume that Fallon was here.
Correct.
So I'm going to make the educated guess that they probably went down the steps, and I will go down the steps myself.
All right. Give me 4 dexterity saving throws.
Oh no. Please roll 13 again. I'm gonna get the same sound, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm gonna change something up at the end though. All right. So, you go to take that first step, almost confident that you've gone down 2 flights, and you feel like you've gotten a feel for the slippery ice and. Ormic is sitting at the other end of these steps. You're just hearing, and then as he comes
Ormic's just gonna like slowly look around and be like.
As he comes to a clamor at the bottom, you just hear a big.
Oh man,
Ormic's gonna do that famously dad joke line and say, "Oh, so nice of you to drop in."
God, you're awful. You know, one of the tags for tonight is bad jokes, not dad jokes, bad jokes.
You're welcome.
But Lorlock, as you fell down and almost smashed Aramil, you are taking 15 more falling damage.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. You know, this time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my stone's endurance.
All right. You
to
will take 7.
reduce my damage. That's 8. Okay, so I'll take 7 damage. All right.
Is it bad that I could do the math before the calculator could? Because it's a dice roll, and I'm just like, it's gonna be this. So you rejoin the party. Aramil and Xylena are standing there with Ormic, who just kind of turned around and is making jokes.
Yeah.
Awful jokes.
That was a good joke. Good one.
Ormic is gonna, he's just gonna slightly.
If you kill him, nobody will bat an eye. All right.
You're kidding? That's just a high five.
So now the 2 of you are together.
Woo.
Do me a solid and don't make me be Aramil too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xylena's just going to be sitting there, like, cleaning her nails as she's waiting for Fallon to get done with her trial.
Yeah, let's say Ormic's gonna slowly make his way back over, and just pretty much note that, like, you know, I may not like her, but she's been gone a long time, it feels like.
You may not like her? I thought you guys were besties.
Well, until she wanted my axe.
Valid. And Aaron goes, should we be worried? I mean, like, it's a trial. She's only been gone, like, maybe 3 minutes.
I don't know. I felt like I was gone forever.
Well, you were gone for, like, 30 seconds.
Oh.
Like, on a good note. Like, you aced that trial.
Well, I mean, thank you. But maybe we should do one of the other ones while we're waiting.
At that point, Okuma, who is the walrus's name, by the way.
I
figured that out. Ukuma. So Ukuma.
UK. Okay, got it.
So
I wrote that.
Kind of comes up to you and he goes, each trial takes its own time. But as long as she's in there, you cannot attempt that one.
Oh. I mean,
I'm clueless. I just got here. What are these trials?
Oh, look at you! You're of the high mountain tribes, aren't you? Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am a steward of the Frostmaiden. My name is Ukuma.
Bless you.
He just looks at you very puzzled. These are the trials of those who are faithful to Our Lady Ariel. When you pass, you are able to gain access to her sanctum, where she keeps her artifacts, and people are able to properly worship her visage.
I'm gonna go shower.
Okay.
No, that's normally a point when you hear I'm gonna go shower that you go join.
Yeah. In Lorlock signed up for the night. No, just kidding. No.
Sorry, I'm like, guys, bye.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, because Fallon is doing a trial currently, we can't try any of the other trials. Is that what I overheard?
On the contrary, you are able to do any of the other three. But currently, the trial of isolation is being tested.
Ah, very well.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Or my sense that wait, do we all have to do all of them, or is it just one of us has to do them?
Well, aren't you here to test your abilities to see the visage that is our Frostmaiden?
So, individually, we all have to complete them?
If you wish passage through the door safely, yes.
So we can't. So it'd be more worthwhile to stay together and do the 4 trials together?
As for that, I am not allowed to provide any assistance. These are tests that truly those who are faithful to Our Lady Ariel. He just slaps like one of his flippers onto his belly and like just goes like a little. Those are meant to be fulfilled. And he goes, now, if you excuse me, I have several fish in the corner that I would like to go eat. He just kind of like scampers along.
In that case, I guess I will. I'll look at the rest of the party, and I'll be like, "Well, sounds like we need to each partake in these trials, probably together."
I mean, seeing as I've already done one, let me tell you, they're not fun.
So maybe myself and Aramil and Xylena should probably go and do that one that you already did, and you can wait out here for Fallon to come back out.
More waiting game for Wormick.
Yep. I mean, you said, obviously, I know it depends on the trial and the situation that it goes in, but you said I was only gone like 30 seconds, right? Out on this point? On this
From the
plane.
outside perspective, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Never mind then. That nullifies my question. So, yeah, what am I going to say? I mean, be my guest, but be prepared.
What should we what was in there? What should we expect? You already did it.
As you try to discuss the trial, you feel your mouth get cold.
Oh.
And you feel that if you try to talk about what you've seen inside, that your mouth will be closed with ice.
Very well. Say nothing. We got this.
Mormick just says, good luck.
And as Lorlock, I'm going to say you are the leader of this group right now.
God damn it. All right, fine.
Well, the other two aren't here.
That's fair. That's fair.
They aren't here to witness their demise.
Hey, I mean, it could happen. As you open the door... Oh, Derek says he's on his way. That is why Kevin's phone just went off.
Yep.
Perfect. Should we
He's
wait?
getting here just
so
in
I
time
don't
to watch
have
him die.
Oh,
So the
dude.
question.
Hold on, I'm literally just gonna try to like have his camera up, so when he pops up, I can just be like, "And that's how Aramel died." Like that'll bring me so much joy. Oh.
And just like that, his HP falls to 0.
I really wish I
Yeah,
could actually have this screen up all the time. I have too much shit going on.
You just need like 18 monitors. It's fine.
Yeah, I just need like 6 more monitors. It's not a big deal.
You got that wall behind you.
Eventually, I will have my picture from. I have a photo that I got for my 31st birthday, and it is the forest moon of Endor. But it doesn't really look like a Star Wars photo until you look like more into it and you see the Death Star and some X-wings flying around in the background.
That's
and
awesome.
I fucking love it. It's like
We've,
my wife knows what to get me.
We've talked about replacing that entryway rug that's out there, or whatever, in our house to getting like Alicia found like an X-wing style rug, but it's like blended in and almost looks patterned. And once you're looking really closely, then you see the and you're like, oh, that's so cool.
Man, I want to do that.
Hashtag nerds.
Hashtag nerds. We'll get back on with the test, and if I have to repeat myself, I guess I just had to repeat myself.
Technically, both of them heard it. They just didn't participate in it.
Correct, but you also know
To some
that
degree.
you know that both of them have the attention spans of fleas.
Also true. And it could also, the outcome could be different for them. So
Correct.
I was gonna say before we walked in there, before we walked any further, I wanted to use my second wind to regain some health real quick.
Okay. Is second wind temporary, or is it just you heal?
second
heal.
one, it's heal. Yeah, it's like my relentless endurance, but it's his version of it.
All right. So you're healing 17, and Xylena just kind of like puts her hands on you, and he goes, "Seems like you've had quite the day," and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
I like how it says if you look at the roll in D&D Beyond, it says Cure Wounds damage. But you're gonna pick up another 17 from her,
Much appreciated, Xylena.
and that is how Aramel's health points went down to 0.
Ouch.
In panic mode, he tries to pull up his character sheet to realize it's already been deleted. No, just kidding.
The 3 death saves.
How do we handle this?
No, you failed your death saves.
Aramil uses his special feature. Where the fuck is it?
It's called Being Dead.
No, false identity, and rises anew as his original identity, Istrick.
Oh god! Oh god!
Bursting from the shell that looked like a high elf, Istrick rises, axe in hand, ready to murder.
Refuse. Cold-heartedly refuse. That
just
one,
wanted them
that
multiverse
idea
already.
is a...
Yeah. You just
I
want to
see
like,
out of town the soundboard.
yeah.
It's been on
Where am
point.
I?
I got to literally watch Lorelok go down 3 flights of stairs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and fall
Yeah,
through
that's-
all of them.
You've missed pretty much the Lorelok rejoining us, which took about 45 minutes, and then
fair.
also you I don't want to get too far into it, but basically you're in the test that I just took, because based on our understanding, we all have to take the trials.
If we all want to enter,
If we all want to enter if one of us does them all, then one of us. We believe. Obviously, I could have misworded something, but
And I get the idea. So basically, all of us should go in them, because why the hell would we not?
right.
Basically.
yeah.
So Lorelok has no idea what he's walking into, and obviously neither do you, because I
Well,
couldn't
well,
tell. I can't forewarn people. So
I got you. I wish there was a way we could like mute or like go into like secondary channel
right.
just to do stuff like this. That'd be cool. That's something we should look into, Adam. Me and you.
Oh,
There's a way you can
I
control.
can't.
Well, you're
Yeah.
going to show me then, because I'm going to do that to some people in this next coming bunch of sessions.
Yeah.
I just
Under additional controls, I can deafen you. So then I can
Mhm.
literally make it so that you can't hear a single thing that I'm saying anymore. So fuck
Yeah, I
you.
can't hear a word you're saying.
Yep.
It's so funny because I could that entire time because you were deafened.
Yeah,
Son of
so
a bitch.
I can do that. Like I can actually deafen, so that way everyone watching still hears everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just
But
not me.
Just not you.
Huh.
Neatos.
So yeah, good luck. That was what I was able to sell you before
All
you
right.
went into the door.
So
Okay.
you guys push open the door, and your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself in a raging snowstorm, standing at the edge of a Reghead tribe's camp in the process of being dismantled. The nomads work frivolously to tear down the tents and pack them into their dog sleds. A few of them spot you and brandish their weapons. A tall figure standing amongst them calls out, "We shall not lie down and die for your pleasures, emissaries of Auriel. Be gone, you vultures!" There's no map. This is just us talking at the moment.
Yep, I'm just thinking.
And if you say, "I cast lightning," Fallon isn't here.
What, you don't want to kill the nobleman?
No, that was last week, and no, I
I
didn't.
know. Okay. Well, Orlock, what do you think?
It looks like they want to fight. So I say we fight.
What was the name of this trial again?
Technically, it was never asked before you walked in.
That's,
But I was
true.
outside the door when Oromik went in the
Correct.
first time.
Correct. He didn't know what it was called. And
Oh.
nobody has asked what the trial, which door is which trial.
Nah, damn it. Okay, and I don't remember
And
what he did.
Lorlock
but
only
just-
tried asking what he saw inside. Which a curse is placed upon you in a way that you cannot talk about the trial after you complete it.
Okay. I might. They call us, Vessels of Auriel. I'm guessing that means they think we work for the Frostmaiden. So I'm just gonna be like, I mean you no harm.
And he goes, "Then why do you brandish her mark?" And then that's when you look over at Lorlock and see on his forehead is just like a white snowflake imprint.
I've been enslaved.
Come here, and if you draw your weapon, you will be dealt with.
Okay.
And be careful with your tall friend. Because I can't see Kyle's facial reactions tonight. It's like starting to actually freak me out a little bit.
He's sitting there smiling, waiting. Just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell was that?
That was
That's a wild heather.
a girl. Okay, so yeah, so I move forward and I do not pull out any weapons, hands up, like we good?
He looks at you and he goes, "Throw your weapons on the ground."
Okay. So I just like toss my sword and shield and my my spear and my dog.
So when you
just
throw,
walk
when you
by.
throw your spear, like you
Uh-huh.
go to throw it so that it's parallel with the ground, but then as it's about to hit the ground, it literally lifts up and digs itself into the snow, standing straight up. And the king just looks at you. kind of inquisitive, like as to why this item just moved itself.
Sorry, it's a force of habit. It's just a party trick that I do.
Party trick.
It's a stupid thing I do to look cool in public when I do things. Total force of habit. Just when I tossed it, I did a little, trick, and it stood itself up as it landed.
Indeed. Well, if
I'm a
you
silly
are
man.
servants of the Oriel and have escaped, you must be quite strong. I know she works her slave force to the bone.
I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but have you seen him? He's pretty strong.
I can see him, but I worry about his intellect, for he has not spoke once.
Would you like to speak for yourself?
You're doing great.
So words can escape your mouth.
So he trusts me to do the talking sometimes.
Well, since you are here, and I take it you want to travel as far away from Ariel as possible, would you care to help us on our travels?
By all means, yeah.
The other one's giving me an eye. Is he more the punch first and ask questions later type?
Usually, that's why I usually walk first.
Well,
Because if he gets there before we know it's safe, yeah, usually punching.
good. So I should keep you two at the rear of the caravan then.
Yes. Because when he arrives, problems get solved.
Hopefully in the right way. But we are going east. There's a tribe of elk. Not tribe. Sorry, I misspoke.
Tribe of elk.
Technically, it is actually the elk. So they are the elk tribe. They're tearing down camp, traveling to chase after reindeer herd that they've been following. Ooh. So they're migrating to follow alongside them.
Okay.
So you see that everything. They hand you a couple bags, and the king goes, "I cannot ask you to use one of our animals, for they are very well trained. So you will have to walk."
Okay.
And with that, the king gets back on his horse, and he just goes, "All right, let's move," and you start walking. As you start traveling through, the snow starts to kick up a little bit more, the wind brushing against your face. Little pellets of the snow start to cling to your cloth clothing that are exposed. But you make it several hours into this, and you're feeling strong. You're feeling like, yeah, I got this. I need both of you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Alright, so Lorlock couldn't roll Dex to save his fucking life, but he rolls a 26.
Hey, I got a +0 for my Dex saves, alright?
Yeah, but even without your +7, that roll still would have been better than like half your other rolls put together.
That's true.
So, as you're going through, you're able to push through another hour. You see a couple of the tribesmen joking about as they look back, as you are the only ones not on a cart or on animals.
Okay.
You choose to go for another hour. Give me another con save.
Okay.
Alright. You're able able to make it through the hour once again. The snow starts to kick up a little bit more. Visibility goes down to about 30 feet in front of your face. You're able to keep eye on one of the caravans that almost seems to be going slow on purpose to make sure that they don't lose you.
Much appreciative.
Give me another con save.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
I would also like to cast Prestidigitation to try to. It says I can warm 1 cubic foot of non-living material. I'm literally going to try to warm the bit of clothing that's around my chest.
As
lung
you
area.
attempt to go cast your spell, you notice that you do not feel the tendrils of magic in this place.
Oh.
You have no access to any magic.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like my best way at avoiding problems.
Dun, dun, dun.
And if you want, I'll take a
do have
screen grab
one
and show you where it
question
says
though.
there's no chance the party members becoming lost in this blizzard, which has an unusual property. Magic does not function.
Okay.
You guys continue on, and I need another
I have a
save.
quick question, Adam.
Yeah.
These Constitution saving throws, are these just because of the cold itself?
In a way, but not 100%. Part of it is that you have been nonstop walking now for 10 hours.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I just wanted to double check because the only reason I was asking is because was Goliath. I have resistance to cold, so that's why I was asking
No,
if
it's
that was
just
going to do anything.
Even though you have resistance to cold, you still feel it brush against you, and even though it's getting cold, you're not going to have a negative effect from it. These con saves don't have anything to do with the cold. It's more so a different factor.
Got it. All right.
So both of you roll them.
Okay. Where did mine go? There it goes.
All right. Aramel, you start to feel a little winded as you now have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
I have them all pulled up. I don't even know what they are.
So technically now he has disadvantage on ability checks.
Ooh. As I feel this bit of exhaustion, I would like to pull out my lamp, fill it with oil, and light it.
Okay. Doesn't settle
And then
your
just gonna
exhaustion
really
whatsoever.
Just keep it. I'm gonna keep it near my chest, literally as an attempt to be like, all right, just want a little bit more warmth. That's all I need.
All right. So then, as a DM, Derek, would
Yeah.
you count a con save as an ability check or no?
So ability.
I wouldn't think so. But I
So
want to make sure.
It's fine point because it's you can make the argument it's ability save.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Technically, disadvantage or exhaustion at the 3rd level has disadvantage on saving throws.
True.
Oh, then yeah.
Technically, so.
Screw that. Yeah, no.
So both of you give me. All right. So give me another one. Both of you.
God damn it.
All right.
I suppose I can get advantage because I have a warm chest. Can I?
No, because as I said to Lorelok, the cold is not the factor that is being considered here.
My
That way you
speed
can-
is halved.
Yep. So at this point, you are now starting to fall behind the caravan a little bit. Lorelok is waving his hand to try to get you to hurry up because he's just juggling the luggage he was given, having no issue whatsoever.
Jesus. Okay.
Take the wheel.
All right. Give me another
Sorry.
Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
Fuck me.
Oh no!
Good job,
So,
Ian.
I mean, that's more like Lorelok's rolls that he's been on all night, so it works.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
All right. So, Lorlock, you start to feel really winded, just kind of out of nowhere, as you take 2 levels of exhaustion from a nat 1.
Damn it.
Aramil, you now are exhausted at level 3, which means you will now do your next Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, like you need it.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna add my exhaustion levels because I saw Lorlock do it,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I always forget you can do that.
Yep. That's what I almost forgot about it until I happened to notice it on my sheet.
All right. Okay. Con save. Disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Lorlock,
No.
roll me the
I
con save.
probably roll mine again. Sorry, my bad.
You're good. Lorlock, you are now exhausted at level 3. Aramil, level 4. You both will now have to roll a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Come on!
Oh no! No!
Wait. Oh my god.
What?
Technically, there's
Did I just
over nat
fucking
1,
die?
He's already at 4.
No, it's just gonna be your max hit points.
No, you don't understand. I was at 4. That's a crit fail.
I'm aware.
Which would be, yeah.
So I just hit 6.
Yeah, there's
Unless
the
you're telling me
reason.
I'm only at 5. And 6 is
No,
death.
I thought you were at. No, you were at
No.
3, and then you got 2.
No, I was at 3, and then I got a 3.
Oh.
Then I was at 4, and then you said to roll again, and then I got a crit fail. So answer my
Yeah,
question,
so-
Adam. Did I just fucking die?
Technically,
Yeah,
he
because
hits
when I crit failed, I went to exhaustion level 2, and he was at 3. He's always been 1 ahead of me as soon as I hit that crit fail.
All right.
So when I was at 3, he was at 4, and he just crit failed.
We'll get to that.
Aaron all blacks out.
Lorlock, as you get to the campsite, you see them start to build up their camp. And you turn around to be like, yeah, and you like take your package down, you're taking a deep breath because you don't have to carry their bullshit anymore. And you turn around and Aramil is out of sight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh snap!
As you guys, as you're starting to look around for Aramil, the snow kicks up and blurs your vision. And you find yourself both back in the room. Hold on. You're going to find yourself in that room. Aramil's going to find himself in this room.
Dead.
Aramil, you have ice around your body, but you have 1 health point.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Lorlock, as you walk in there, there is a little shrine.
Am I supposed to walk up and touch it?
Touch it.
The call is yours. I just tell you what happens.
Okay, I will approach the shrine.
So as you approach the shrine, the snowflake mark lights up a quarter on your head. And after it lights up, it fades away from sight.
Okay.
All right. You are able to exit the room where you see snow piled on top of a almost dead Aramil.
Sad.
Oh, buddy. Ooh. Thought I wasn't gonna make it there.
Yep. I'm sure. Do you mind carrying me out of here?
Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and pick Aramil up and carry him out. If I can't pick him up, I'll just drag him. I don't care.
That works.
All right, you are able to successfully pull him out.
Awesome.
And when you re-enter, you see Oramek.
Has it been like 30 seconds?
It's been about 5 minutes. For some reason, when they went, it just took a little bit longer.
I'm gonna turn to Aaron and be like,
You weren't kidding when you said good luck.
I'm feeling quite tired.
So now you
Same.
feel like you can talk about
Same.
it, since there's nobody else no one else is in the presence that's taken the trial.
I would also like to point out, where's Xylena?
Yes. Where is Xylena? She's kind of disappeared.
It tells me that tells me the outcome.
I should have deafened Oramek to this whole entire thing, so he would have just been sitting there guessing what fucking happened.
Yeah, right.
Really creates the drama. I'm really
That
used
would
to
that would definitely create some drama to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already knew what they were going to go through, but
And seeing as how much drama's been going on the stream past couple of, sessions.
Right.
am I drama?
Am I the drama?
I'm not the drama.
Well, shoot. I'm trying to decide how I should handle this, because
Well, now Aramil's here to be loud and annoying, so I don't have to be.
Well, you can say that, but I'm also frozen and at 1 HP. So, just laying here on the ground,
Well,
somewhat dead.
have you attempted to use any magic?
Not yet.
Alright.
It's like, well, friends, what's the plan?
As he's sitting there, like, chilling, still trying to, like, hold on to the lamp, kind of inching a little bit towards Lorlock's sword that's on fire, just so that he can feel a tendril of the warmth.
Just a little bit more warmth. I just crawl my way over there. Just as I do it, I'm like, toasty. Smack. 25 healing.
or Mac's gonna turn to you, basically. So Fallon didn't return yet, and I see Xylena didn't make it back with you. What happened?
Hold on, I haven't played this sound before, and I want to play this for the healing.
Nice.
I don't like that one. Alright.
So yeah, I feel like maybe we should check on them, but I don't know if re-entering the room is an option.
Well, I'm willing to try.
Bro, you on your own, Dan.
Slow flexing not for you guys. I met you at a bar
I went
fight,
through it
and
once. I'm good.
So I just stand up and I'm just like, yep, we're going to do something about this. Just like crawl over or like wobble over and touch the door. And I'm just like, give a little touch. Just,
As you go to put your hand on there and try to push it, you feel the door resist you.
Well,
Oh, so you get one chance and that's it. All right.
I guess we're waiting for her to get back later.
So, do we start a new trial, or do we go after the one with Fallon?
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I am still quite exhausted from that trial.
Oh, you guys
I don't
can
know.
recover from your exhaustion, by the way.
Well, fuck.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
That's good at least.
Oh, please, Oramek, like your condition has really... You haven't done much since...
Well, it says the only way you can get a long rest removed 1 level. of
Yes,
exhaustion.
but this is a trial.
Okay. That would have definitely, like, okay.
Okay.
Changed
So quick question. Because I did get to that point where my hit point max was halved, does that mean that my current HP is what my halved hit points was?
Your current HP, if you were at full health, goes back to full health. You were basically returned to the same condition that you entered the trial at.
So whatever my HP was before my hit point max dropped, that's what I go back to.
So it more seems like it's like, and I can even say this in person, it more seems like it's a knowing now that Ormic feels that he's not exhausted. So it more seems like it's something to do with like your soul, or like you not being here and you return in your spot. So it's whether you can like mentally handle this challenge.
Yes, as you say that to Aramel, who came back covered in ice and snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. I guess in that case, we should probably go check on Fallon then.
I don't recall. I think she went into this one. I'm trying to remember if it was this one or this one.
Just centering the camera. Calm down.
You're good. You're good.
It's that one. Go to that one.
Go to the center now. I don't know. Jeremy, do you remember at all which one? 2, 1, and 2.
No.
If not, we're each playing our own. We're doing this. It could be a new trial for all of us.
In theory, I do. Okay, to be literal, I can see her on my map, but I'm obviously not allowed to say that. Like,
Yeah,
you're not allowed to. I'm not allowed to use that information.
You
Yeah,
can't see her on your
correct.
map.
As Aramel, from what I remember, well, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we all go into our respective doors at the same time, or did she walk in and then I was like, "Well, I'm going in this one"?
No, so what ended up happening was Ormic did the first trial before
Yeah,
anyone else did anything. He walked in by himself. Door
Mhm.
closed. About 15, 30 seconds later, he walked out.
Right.
After being told that he went through a trial, Fallon gallivanted into another room
That's right.
on her own. Roughly about after 5 minutes of waiting, Lorelok stumbled down the steps. Let me rephrase. Fell his ass down those steps.
Yeah, right.
And
Okay.
that's when you guys decided to go into the trial of endurance.
Okay.
I thought I wrote these all down. I can't find them.
With that in mind, then, I think the best bet would be to guess.
Because you
Because
should not be
Aramel,
able to
after
see
being
her
almost
anymore.
killed, doesn't remember.
All right, so I'm gonna say roll. Well, I can't say. Or
Roll a d4, ones
Roll.
or rerolls.
I'm gonna say roll a d4. Okay. Where's the other door though? I can see the 2.
You're
Oh, wait,
aware that
that-
there are 4 trials.
I swear I saw. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw 4 doors. So I was like, ah.
It could just be further
Yeah,
down here. We just can't see
It's,
it yet.
yeah, it's just out of your sight.
Okay, so
I say
actually
roll.
know all 4. I know what all 4 of them are called.
You cheater. Just kidding.
You didn't look it up.
It was the info that Frost Giant gave me. Apparently, he told me what all 4 of those tests were.
Wow. So I was gonna say roll a d4, and I was gonna say if it was odd, go over here. If it was even, go here.
Can we still talk to the talking walrus?
he has a sword.
Yeah, I don't understand why he has a sword, because he's just eating fish right now.
He has a sword.
Kuma.
That's all that matters.
Yep, Akuma.
It has a name.
Can we still talk to Ukuma?
You can.
Okay. Which door are we trying to walk through? I can't really see because I only have like a very limited range so that I can actually see. So
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him what door our friend went in because I don't remember.
Okuma, like, he turns around and he's just got, like, a salmon half hanging out of his mouth. And, oh. Your friend? What friend?
Yeah. The one with the horns.
Didn't you have two
The
of
one with
those?
No, just one with horns.
The tiefling. The I was about to say the green one, but actually that would also fall under Ormec.
I mean, technically, Xylena is a tiefling,
I'd say orcs don't have horns.
but Xylena's a tiefling as well.
What?
Oh, shit, that's right.
I always forget.
She's a druid in Horde.
She's an elf. Yeah, she's a half elf in Horde. But Okuma just goes, yes, the red one who went with you into the trial. Did he come out?
No, the other one. The other one.
The other one. The other green one.
Oh, I
The
told
green
you before.
one's not here right now.
She's in her own trial.
Which door?
And he's just like patting his belly. He's like, and he starts to just wiggle, and he's kind of like annoyed he had to leave his pile of fish.
That's funny.
If my memory serves, she's in this one.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, I doubt it's gonna let us just join halfway into her trial, but I'm willing to try if you guys are.
Okay, before Akuma walks off, like what is this trial called?
The trials change from door to door. You never know until you open it.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I?
Very well.
Is there like not a sign or anything? Like a symbol?
Hold on. There are signs above the door.
What does it say?
The one above you, carved in common, says
What?
isolation.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Let's do
Yes,
it.
now that the answer's there. I knew it the whole time.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. I as the
Let's-
dungeon master
let's-
knew
let's-
the entire time.
Let's all go be alone together.
I feel like we all shouldn't walk into the trial of isolation together.
I think we should. It feels like the right move.
Then, well, whoever
It's
goes
like
through
the
it,
wrong move.
whoever.
Lorlock, you can wait out here while the other two go in.
Lord Mac says, "Who's with me?" and puts his hand on the door.
I'm going right in. Laura, come on.
Fine, I'll go with.
It's not going to isolate. It's probably not going to isolate one of us. It's going to isolate all of us in the cold, wintry depths of hell.
Yeah.
And as he finishes up that statement, your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing at the edge of a camp under a clear sky. All the warriors in the camp appear to be sharpening their weapons.
Like us together?
You look around, all three of you are still standing next to one another.
See, I told you we'd be alone together.
And what you said the warriors are sharpening.
Yep, you see a bunch of
Lord,
warriors.
I just
'cause
had
you-
like that makes no sense.
You appear at the edge of the camp sharpening their weapons.
How many are there?
As you look around, there's roughly about 30 or 40 different tribesmen, all sharpening their spears and axes.
Are they aware of us being there? Yeah.
They haven't noticed your presence quite yet.
Okay.
I would like to hide.
Roll for stealth.
Ooh.
What can we tell from where we're at, like what race they are?
Roll for investigation.
I want to see how this all goes because I'm probably going to do right.
Well, I'm well hidden.
Aramil, you duck behind like a couple of boxes next to a tent.
Mm-hmm.
So right at the edge of camp. So people would have to be coming from outside the camp to see you. Warlock, as you're looking, you're standing out, just looking into this group. You see that they're all just normal humans. Can everyone make a history check for me?
No, I will.
Wow.
Sure.
All right. Aramil and Lorlock, you can't see anything in this camp that would discern what their nationality would be, where they are from, or who they work for.
Okay.
Yes. But Ormic,
Yeah.
and they are deafened, so they do not hear the words that I am saying now.
Trialing it. All
You
right.
remember from your
just
times
deafened
as a
us.
slave, reading some of the books that you were forced to put away. And you remember reading a book of different tribes that are abundant up here. You see several of them marked with the landmark of the Tiger Tribe, who is ran by the queen Bjornhild Solvig's-daughter. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking mouthful.
He
I'm
definitely
going to say Bornhill because, yep.
Yep,
Can't think what's going on.
BJ
Guess he made the one.
ORNHILD.
Okay.
And they are back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we still hear you. Maybe next time I gotta mute you guys while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can still hear you talking, and I'm like, every so often, I'm like, crap, I can't hear them. I can't hear what I'm saying.
My bad.
So next time you realize you're deaf, I just go, ah!
If I can't hear, you can't hear either.
No,
Now we both lose.
With that history that I just learned, can I tell, what's the word I want to use here?
The boys?
Would I know that I'm a threat to them? Like, because they're all human.
So, you don't know how they would perceive you. There's nowhere in the notes that you've read upon that they would be immediately hostile towards a half-orc.
Okay.
But
So-
Lorlock and
okay.
Ormic both give me a stealth check.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh no.
25.
I really don't want to roll this. Yep, there it is. I had both ends of the spectrum.
That's literally, yeah, both ends.
All right. So, Ormic, when you start to see some of these tribesmen walk towards you, you are able to actually climb up one of the poles and hide behind their flowing flag.
Fucking perfect.
So you're just sitting up there like... Lorlock, you literally just stand there and you kind of just stare at them in the face. And you're like, if I don't move, they can't see me.
Their sight's based on movement.
They can't see me if I don't move.
By holding incredibly still.
You picture their
I move
T-Rex.
so slowly that my movement is unperceivable by the eye. You're eating a boss nut. No, I'm not.
This is even better because he's a giant.
No, as one of the tribesmen goes to reach for his dagger, you see him stop. And he drops to his knees. And he goes, Aria has blessed us. A call for the queen. With that, roughly about 10 of the tribesmen have now stopped sharpening their weapons and have walked to the point where they see Lorlock. Behind them, they see a woman who's dressed in more of a, I'd say more of an adornment, where she has nicer pelts on her. You could tell that she's well managed. The Frostmaiden has truly blessed us this day. She has sent an emissary to watch our camp as we complete our mission.
Okay.
As you're still hiding behind boxes, and Oromic's just hiding as a flag.
Man, my upper body strength right now. I'm impressed.
Just listening to what's happening, I just look at Lorelok and I'm just like, dude, introduce me. Introduce me. Make me
I'm
part
just
of
kind
it.
of standing there dumbfounded.
Well, now what?
I'm like,
Yeah.
hi.
Be part of this.
You must be sent by our Lady Savior, Ariel.
Yes.
This is truly a boon to my tribe. Now we shall not worry about our camp.
Oh man, I don't want to do this. Okay. Can Ormac let go of the flagpole and like drop to the ground and just be like kind of like a hero's landing, but do like and he's not alone.
Acrobatics check.
Got you.
Oh, please fail this. This will be so epic.
18.
I'll take it.
So you drop down and you like land it, and then you get up and you're not alone, but you still feel that little bit of a shiver that you're like, God damn it, that's really hard on the knees.
Yeah.
And then I come out completely not prompted for this line. And my sword.
Oh god.
Wait, did we not rehearse?
The lady must think highly of us to send 3 emissaries.
She thinks you're the best.
Roll deception.
Here we go. Oh,
All
good.
right.
Oh, good.
She goes, truly an honor for my tribe. Now we may go and complete our mission.
Best.
Warriors, prepare. We'll leave in 5.
4.
What?
Okay.
My lady queen, my fair Frostmaiden, bid you to come here and watch over our camp while we go and take out a couple of heathens. Did she not send you for that?
Yes.
Yes, we get to guard your camp.
Good. The elk tribe will not know what is coming for them. And as that, like, she gathers up all of her tribesmen, leaving nobody there. A couple chickens, a couple cows. That's about it. And they venture off.
I feel bad now.
And the isolation begins.
So you guys obviously are taking care of the camp now. Or, I mean, that's up to you. What are you guys going to do your first day?
I'm going to feed the animals.
Ormac's gonna make sure that we're all fed. And he's gonna cook.
I'm going to make sure there's enough firewood.
Okay. And then before you go to bed, what are you guys going to do? It's nighttime now.
Oh god.
The animals are all in their pen.
I feel like we can't all sleep at the same time. So but
No,
we have to.
we should take watches.
Okay. I only need 4 hours, so I'll.
That'll be 2 4 hours for each of us, and you'd still get your full rest.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I'll go on first watch.
All 3 of you give me a
Someone math this out.
survival check.
All of us.
Mm-hmm.
18. And I'm sorry, but I have to be right back.
Shit.
All right. So as you guys make it through, you're able to take your turns, make your shifts, and you're able to safely make it through the night. In the morning, you see that the chickens are being happy-go-lucky little chickens. The cows are sitting there, almost begging to be milked. What do you do?
I mean, yeah, I take care of all the animals again.
Firewood, keep fire going.
Or
I say same jobs as yesterday.
Yep.
And then night comes upon. Are you gonna stick to the same routine?
Yeah, I think so.
Aramil
Yeah.
strums his little
Drum?
harp. Yep. Just kind of
Strums the drum.
strums your drum. I thought you had like a mini harp.
I tried, Adam, but no, I ended up with a war drum at one point.
Okay.
I'm sure I have a mini harp, but I don't remember at this point. I have like 6 different instruments at this point, none of them being bagpipes.
You're welcome.
No.
So I need everyone to do another survival check.
All right. Survival.
Nice.
And then roll a d20 for Ormix. Just one of you.
I'll let Derek handle that.
My campaigns.
No, you could have just rolled a d20. I have his
Oh,
modifier.
D20. Sorry.
He's back in the room now, but
I did it. It was high.
it
So.
it passed.
We're both high.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
All right. So you guys make it through the second night, still taking shifts, almost expecting something to happen. Ormic, as you're taking your shift, which was the last one of the night, you actually see one of the tents get blown over in the harsh winds.
Do I want? Okay.
It's about
Can
2
I?
more hours before sunrise.
4 hours before sunrise.
2.
2 hours. Okay, fine. Oh, do I leave my post? I guess I'll go to try and fix the tent.
All right. You are able to reattach the rope to its brace that it came off of, and it is back up and strong.
Sweet.
You go to wake up Lorlock and Aramil, and Aramil's just kind of like in his sleep, donning and undonning his metal armor.
Sounds right.
It's not the worst thing you've caught him doing in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we started out episodes worse. Our mornings worse.
So you guys go through. You see that it was more than just one tent that got blown down over the night. There's a couple of them, and the pen for the cow, one of the wood stakes, is actually now cracked and split.
Ormic would like to cut the tree with his axe and replace said stake.
All right. You took that firewood that Lorlock's been working so hard on.
Mm-hmm. With the post missing, was the cow able to get out, or are they still in the pen?
No, it was still in place. So, like,
Okay.
all the animals are still in place. I'm amazed, like, in this whole entire thing, you guys have yet to, like, really talk to one another.
Yeah, that's just a second.
We're just keeping ourselves busy.
There you go.
I mean, how long do we wait?
Good question.
Hello.
Hold on. What's that?
What are your crocs for? You can't find them in the closet. They're not in the suitcase. They're not out here.
Alright, so we're just going to do that real quick. Alright, so we can continue to go on, and I will unmute him when he returns. But
Yep.
as you guys are going around and taking a look at everything, night quickly approaches again.
Quickly, ooh.
I'm sorry, what is it?
You missed it becoming night.
Oh. How
So
dare I.
everyone
We
give
were
me
able to get our tasks
another
still done?
survival check. You got all of your tasks done. You've been such good
Alright.
housewives. Real housewives of the Sword Coast. Alright, just waiting on Aramil's.
Just waiting for it to fucking load for some reason.
Fuck.
There we go. All right, that's great. First one didn't load, and second one, there you go. Yay!
Alright. So, as you go through and take your shifts, Aramil, you are going to take the first shift.
Okay.
Alright. Lorlock, take the second, or make the third, just like the nights prior.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
Lorlock, you pass by Aramil as he enters his tent, and he's just like, I'm going to play on my drum for a little bit. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
When it's time for Ormic's shift, Lorlock, you kind of just give him a quick little high five as the two like main damage dealers. But in the morning, when you wake up, Ormic, Lorlock walks out. Aramil does not.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
I'm going to turn to Lorlock, who came out. I'm going to say, did Aramil have a long night? Or was he planning on sleeping in?
After when we changed over, he stayed up for I don't know exactly how long playing on his drum.
I mean, maybe he's still sleeping? I don't know. Can I...
We should check on
I'm
him.
going to peek my head in his tent.
All right. As you look in his tent, you see the assorted blankets and everything kind of just like thrown into a mess. But there is no elf in them.
I'm going to turn to Lorlock and be like, he's not here.
Oh. And then there were two, I guess.
I mean, do we go...
That was a quick
Where would
run
you-
off.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
Are there any footsteps aside from mine and Ormic's, like leading away from his tent?
As you look around, you... Hold on. So nothing really kind of sticks out. You even see that his footprints that he left in the snow the other days are now gone.
So, like, he was never here.
Aramil, you are literally floating in a void at the moment.
Oh,
You,
well, good. Well, good.
yep.
That's
You've
good.
been transported and have no awareness of your surroundings.
Okay.
So...
I guess we got to pick up his slack now.
I think so.
All right.
So I guess we'll make sure to keep a watch for him at night. But the part that sucks on this is now we have to take different 8-hour shifts. Sleeping.
Yeah, because now we're only gonna be able to sleep for like 4 hours apiece.
Or just one of you sleeps 8 hours while the other one's awake, and then the other
Yeah.
one sleeps 8 hours, and just go to bed.
Yeah, I
early.
guess that would work too.
Day shift, night shift. I'm just kidding.
Daytime, nighttime.
Yeah. So I guess not knowing where Airmail went, Ormec's just gonna keep tending to the camp, but he's also trying to pay attention to see if there's any like signs that like somebody came to get Airmail.
As you're looking through there, you see no tracks, no trails, No signs that anyone has entered the camp. Only the foot traps of the soldiers who left it. And yours.
Okay.
Well, let's get to work on taking care of the camp.
Yep.
So you guys feed the animals, get the firewood, go through everything, and the first rest comes up.
I guess I'll stay up.
Okay.
Or
And
And then
Awesome.
you get your rest, and then I guess when you get up, I can take my rest, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
All right.
Lowerlock, during your... You're going to sleep first, or are you on first watch?
I'm
I'm on sleep watch.
Okay, so as you see night start to approach, you see that the Aurora Boreas, glimmering in several different colors, waving in and out. It's truly a sight to behold. The one part that you notice is that the sky here does not block out the sun nor the stars. So you're able to see the stars for the first time in such a long time. Both of you give me a survival check.
Ooh, that's close. Oh.
And because there's a certain thing that I'm making sure, Aramil, give me a survival check.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
no,
wink
this
back
is
into
this is just to
existence.
break something. Okay.
Yep. No, I'm not.
All right. You guys are able to swap places. Ormic, you are now awake, gazing at the
Ooh.
stars. What comes to mind as you stare up at the sky and hear Lorelok snoring in his tent?
Ormix gonna have a little bit of reflection time here and realizing that a lot has happened to this party in the last couple of days, and realizing that some trust has been broken, some some friendships that are put to the test, and he's actually starting to wonder where Fallon might be, because we haven't found Fallon. And I'm gonna say he goes digs a little deeper. He's actually starting to be thankful he's actually out here adventuring and not back home, where he was beaten as a slave.
All right. The next day arrives. Lorelok walks out to no Ormic.
What in the hell?
Ormic, you are in your own separate void of unawareness. Like, you know nothing.
Oh gosh. Oh, this is gonna suck.
You're gonna have a bad time.
All right. I guess get to work. Guess got to make sure that the animals are fed and there's firewood and make sure that I'm eating, and that's a lot.
So you feel like you're running around getting everything done, and you mark about 3/4 of the checklist off when the night sky starts to approach again.
Son of a
I'm
bitch.
finishing this trial before the end of the night, I swear it.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to brave going to sleep? Now remember, you're running around and you are tired.
What did I not get done?
So the only things that you really didn't get done is you didn't go through and make sure all the tents were nice and tight, like well kept. Like, you fed the animals, you ate, you made sure there was firewood, you made sure the fire was getting, kept up. That's about it.
Okay. Well, since it sounds like there's not much to do, I guess, you know what? We'll stay awake for the night this time around.
give me another surviving check.
Oh my god.
So, huddled by the fire, staring at the sky, thoughts of your friends start to pass by. Where they could have gone. With nothing but the noise of the wind going through your ears, you're left alone in this cold, empty ground. The cows and the chickens aren't making any noise. You hear no wolves howling at the sky. But in the morning, you see the sun rise, and over the horizon, you see the troops of the Tiger Tribe coming home triumphantly.
Boo-yah.
So as you see them start to approach, they have... Hold on, I'm double checking because there's actually some part that I'm supposed to read off. They have several haunches of reindeer meat loaded on their dog sleds. Everyone celebrating, talking about how not only did they successfully kill off the elk tribe, but they stayed at their campsite, and how they waited for their hunting groups to come back to the slaughter.
Ouch.
And then they killed their prize reindeer.
There's gonna be a just round of applause for them.
As you do that, the snowflake in the middle of your forehead lights up. Snow kicks up. And the three of you open your eyes.
I'm alive.
Wait, we're all... What?
Where did you guys go?
I was like daydreaming, and the next thing I know, I'm here.
Over the span, the memories start to fade and become foggy.
Oh.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's walk up to the shrine because I'm assuming there's another one. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So as you walk up and touch the stone carving, the snowflake in your mark lights up another quarter.
So now it's
So
half
for
my
Warlock
spell.
and Orimic, yeah, it's half, and Aramel has a quarter.
Ooh. Sad.
But as you
They even help
guys,
me?
huh?
Never mind.
As you guys exit the cistern and enter back into the hallway, in front of the door, you see a passed out Fallon.
I run up to her, and you said she's passed out. So, having some time to think, Ormek's still pretty upset about the axe, but he thinks that Fallon was acting in his best interest, so he's going to try and pull Fallon out with him.
As you go to grab her, she wakes in a panic and casts shocking grasp on you.
Sounds good.
And that's where we're going to leave it for the night.
God
all right.
Alright guys, thank you for sticking around and seeing the trials. So we were actually able to get through 2 of the 4 trials tonight. So that is a lot better than our normal track record for these things.
I can't wait to see what the other 2 are.
I can't wait to use that feature to deafen you guys more often. That was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Alright. Aramil, Horde 2 date.
Horde 2 day is still the 19th.
Alright.
Awesome.
And we have Horde of the Dragon Queen coming up next Tuesday as well. Where now we are completely fucked because one of our players killed a nobleman and got us kicked out of a caravan.
Right. So that's why the episode is titled Vanished.
Yeah. So come check out to see how we survive and if we decide to let all the players live. Don't forget
We'll
to check out our
see.
podcast. We're located on several different platforms. We're going to be posting that on Thursday. And the video here is going to be going live Friday morning at 8 a.m. Don't forget to check out our Discord and our Facebook for any and all updates, as well as any type of cancellations, because as we all know, life happens.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, everyone, have a great night. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Night, y'all.
Boy.
Night night.